Alright, hello. I'm back from finals. I passed, by the way, so go me. Alright, and I have been wanting so bad to play Scarlet Hollow so much all week. Hi! Alright, so let's just go ahead and start around this while we wait for people to show up. And I think probably do like 2 rounds. And we'll start. But yeah. I've been just like doing my darn hardest to resist pressing play on chapter 2 for this game. Scarlet Hollow, not words on stream, obviously. I just want at least 1 point on this thing right now while we're getting ready. But yeah, no, I am super psyched. I want more horror. I want more scary things. I want to be spooked. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm super excited. I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to do like beginning, like, oh yeah, let's wait for people. Like, no. Let's like immediately go now. Yeah, it's like we gotta. What? So we know the creepy things happened. We know there's that miner guy who followed, as in a miner, not a miner. Yeah, the creepy guy following us. We had... I don't remember what else we had. Creepy animals. Alright, 1 more round and then we'll start. Where do we start? What word is that supposed to be? Foot? No, it can't be football. No. Bloodfoot. I mean, flout's a word. I know flout is a word. And this really is a word, huh? Hold on. I was like, baduff. Alright, it's almost done. Then Scarlet Hollow time. Sorry, I'm literally just staring at this word, like going like, Tabluflut, Opelteflutte. All right, what we got? Is there a timer? It's not going to tell me the answer, is it? I'm going to never know what flippleflip is. Alright, well, flippleflip will live in, like, you know, in my brain for the next week. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start Scarlet Hollow, and for myself, 8.5 minutes to put for game start. Alright, so do. Switching. Scarlet Hollow time. Alright, so let's... And I just want to show, okay, real quick. I was like super psyched about this game, but as you can see, we'll say Monday, I did not want to pass Monday. So I restarted a whole game just for myself, and everything's going swell there. I picked hot and strong, and everybody loves me, and I'm punching bad guys, and I'm living my best life. But we don't have that. We got cursed round, so let's continue our cursed round. All right, episode 2. Would you like? Oh, well, I didn't you my cruddy recap that I said beforehand. Yeah, recap. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and city depots. Wait. Oh, okay. I'm like, not that much of a recap. Welcome to our humble estate. Okay, yeah, so in this one, Tabitha does not like me because I was mean and... Oh yeah, and Dustin. I scared Dustin away. That was very sad. I don't think Avery's afraid. Avery, you're cool with me, right? Not Avery. I mean, I think you're fine. No, I tipped bad. That's right, I accidentally tipped bad. And I messed this up. I messed this up real bad. But I saved the doggo, so honestly... Sorry if everyone to see that again. Alright, and I met you. What was your name again? Okay, so here we are, chapter 2. Tuesday morning awaits. Wake up. You open your eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing. You are still alive. And for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the room to the window in the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there, right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety, wriggling as the events of last night play out in your head. You can't help but remember Duke slumped against a tree. Yeah, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen, but you can't stay in bed forever. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress. Oh, I want Dustin. You open the drawers to check in on Dustin. Oh good, he's still here! I was so scared I accidentally killed him. Human is back! Now have you met Frou-Frou? Good morning, Dustin. How are you today? Dustin feel good. Had productive night. I see you have bread now. Yes, Dustin found the bread. Dustin also ate a bug last night. Good night for Dustin. I don't want to talk. If I talk about the cat, he's gonna leave, right? Can I talk to you about something horrible that happened last night? Human can always talk to Dustin. What happened? I watched a man die. Man, I kind of really want a whole run where I just keep saying that to people. The woods are full of big scary monsters. Dustin understand. World is full of big scaries. When Dustin gets scared, Dustin pretend to be dead. Good advice for human, maybe. Well, I guess we'll ask about the cat. Cat's probably important. Have you met Frou-Frou? Monster. Alright, cool. I'll see you around, Dustin. It was nice to catch up. Okay. Dustin's my only friend. Dustin's my only friend and my best friend. Oh no, the doll. Okay, let's look. Kusasoda, hey, welcome in. Oh, thank goodness, the doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all. Don't say it like that. Though after everything you went through yesterday, it's hardly a consolation. Dustin's the best. It can be for long, but you still... Oh, that's fine. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, yeah. I don't know why you even checked that. You turn your back to the rest of the room. Let's look outside. You creep towards the window, careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden. Oh no, what was that? For a second, you thought you saw movement. It could have been an animal. It could have been something else. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Maybe you'll head out there and investigate after you finish waking up. Oh, yeah, let's text Stella then. You wanted the doll to move? You want me to be haunted? It's probably a good idea checking on your new friend. You can't imagine she's holding up very well. It's the least... Yeah, that's true. Yo, what up? Send her a picture of a tired cat you found on the internet. Yeah, that's what I would do. It might take her a minute to get back to you. In the meantime, let's get dressed. Time to start your day. Yeah, Frou-Frou, number one scariest thing we've met. You're back in the kitchen. Frou-Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. Her pupils dilate and her tail twitches. Well, I see you're still here. How unfortunate. Okay, I don't think we've earned pettings. We know we can't do that. Gretchen sends her regards. Okay, later. What do you know about the ditchlings? Even if I did, why would I ever tell you anything? And for the record, no, I don't. Now stop bothering me. I may like Frou-Frou, but she does not like me back. You notice anything weird going around here? We ran into these horrible things in the woods last night and... Silence! Do you know what time it is? Quiet your awful little mouth. Your voice is the only horrible thing I have witnessed as of late. Hey. Oh, hi. Did you know the police called me this morning? You've only been here one day, and you've already had a run-in with the cops and a dead body. Excuse me, Tabitha. Duke's blood is on my hands. Oh gosh. I want to be a complete monster. Say nothing. Oh gosh. Like I said, there's so many like playthroughs I want to do where I'm like, keep saying murdery things sounds fun. Saying nothing sounds fun. Alright, did the cops say anything about Duke? Did they find the body? Body? They didn't say anything about a body, but apparently he never went home last night. And they had quite a few questions about you, Dex. And before you ask, don't worry. I told them you're an upstanding citizen. You know I didn't do anything, right? I'll say thank you. I want Tabitha to somewhat like me. Thanks for having my back. Sure. What else is family for? Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. That face. See, if I say there's monsters we have to leave, the deer probably ate the body? Well, that's terrifying. And possibly true. Jeez. Can I just say we were chased through the woods and... Fine. Let's talk about she's smiling, but let's talk about monsters. You were chased through the woods by monsters and you're worried about the cops? Yeah, I'm worried about the cops. I'm busy and I don't like talking to them. What is up with you and Stella? We just have a history, that's all. I don't need to explain myself to you. Okay, I'm gonna immediately apologize. I'm sorry. Good. Don't. Okay, look, she's a little scary when she smiles too. Good. I've got to get to work. But listen, you better stay out of trouble today. I want you home by sunset. I don't want to hear complaints. Just do as I ask, and we won't have any more problems. Tabitha takes a few steps toward the door. Sunsets! Your cousin huffily exits the room. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in the characteristic creak then slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you're the only human in the estate. It seems you make a habit of bad first impressions, non? The cat chuckles mockingly. A text from Stella. That's another tired cat. I hope you're holding up okay. Or as good as you can with all the stuff we saw last night. I was up most of the night on cryptid forums. No real answers yet. I'm at the library now if you want to join. I have scones, and I like scones. I love cranberry orange scones. Scones! Ghost her? Okay, I don't got nothing to do, so I'm not gonna ghost her. And that's that. Time to start your day. Should I eat? If I'm getting scones, I don't need to eat, right? Let's go to the garden. As your eyes wander to the garden door, you shudder, remembering the brief glimpse of something you saw from your upstairs window. It's probably just a raccoon that I could talk to, but the uncertainty of what you saw still gnaws at you, and it compels you to investigate, if only to prove it was nothing. Eat more slime? Okay, let me see if I can eat more slime. At the very least, you don't see anything now. You wander farther into the garden, trying to pinpoint the spot where that thing had been lurking. If indeed there had been a thing to begin with. Scan, scan, scan. Take it all in. The garden is peaceful, but undeniably eerie. Here, more than anywhere else, you're surrounded by a ghost of what this place used to be. A greenhouse sits in the midst of the overwhelming greenery. Unreachable from years of neglect, its glass clouded and cracked. Statues reach out from within seas of weeds as if begging to be rescued. And most strikingly, behind a pair of rusted metal gates, at the very peak of the mountain sits a graveyard. You can make out a few of the headstones, the scarlet name carved deep and proud into their faces. You notice what a good view someone would have of your window if they stood where you're standing now. Oh, that's creepy. Cool. Check for clues. Ooh, clues! It's like Blue's Clues. A clue! A clue! You crouch down, pushing aside the greenie to examine the soft earth. A boot print. A big boot print. And what looks like some kind of viscera. Your thoughts turn to the specter from the night before. You snap a quick photo just in case it comes in handy later. I'm gonna wait. Keep it to yourself for now. You keep it to yourself. No need to cause any worry just yet. You head back inside. Time to figure out what to do with the rest of your day. Oh, okay. Sure, Stella might have some scones at the library, but scones are later. PB&J is now. You quickly scrape together the ingredients and gobble up a delicious breakfast. I guess I can't eat more slime. And that's that. Can't even talk to Cat more either. Cat hates me. The walk back to town is much less pleasant today than it was yesterday, when you didn't yet know that the woods are full of monsters and strange men who know your name. You stare anxiously into the darkness between the trees, searching for any signs of movement, but the woods are still, at least for now. Continue. The autumn-tinged mountains sprawling for miles in every direction now feel less like beautiful scenery and more like the walls of a cage. The sandwich still looks slimy. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Look who I found at the library. She said she was up all night thinking about the video, adding you to a group text. I'm only here because it's quieter than the store, or was, lol. I'm trying to figure out what animal that could be. I don't buy into this harbinger of doom stuff. We know what animals they are. They're ditchlings, and they are harbingers of doom. Okay, sounds like they're having fun. Do you spend money? I think so. I think you put a bet, so you do it like exclamation mono machine 50. Can't send a heart emoji? I thought I told you I'm out. Don't reply. On my way. I'll say on my way. On my way. Almost back to town. I do wonder if I'm gonna, you know, meet up with my slime child ever again. You make it to town in one piece. No creatures jumped out at you. No scary man blocked your path. The sight of other people is comforting, helping you forget the things you've witnessed, as if they happened to someone else. Oh, hey, Dex. Oh, we were just talking about you. I stopped by Sybil's to pick up her new tea blend and, well, you're the biggest... You are the biggest thing to come to town since the coal mine. Folks have been absolutely buzzing about you. You went out with Stella last night, right? Did something happen out there? She barely even waved as she walked by. I do like having street smart options now. I'm not going to tell him the whole truth. By the way, monsters were out. I saved a dog in exchange for Duke's, you know, human life, but whatevs. I'm traumatized to not really talk about it. I think I'm going to lie. I'm going to say Duke had a hunting accident. He bumped into Duke a couple... Yeah, because he works at the place, and, you know, maybe he'll, like, spread around lies to the town? We bumped into Duke a couple of times while we were out there, and he had a hunting accident. Whoa, what? Is he okay? Mm-mm. I'm afraid Duke is no longer with us, Avery. Oh, holy crap. I can't believe this is the first I've heard of it. Has anyone told Beau? We've seen some things. We've seen some bad things. Yes, he's taking it about as well as you can imagine. I'm gonna check in on him today, the poor lad. I can't believe you had to see that, Dex. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half an hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie can pick you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. It's chaga and lemon balm. It's always helped me on bad days. And if you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Anyway, it's up to you. See you around, Dex. See ya, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. Alright then, keep your secrets. I like that achievement. I see you're a private person. I can respect that. You never know how someone might respond to hearing the truth about what you encountered last night. I better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. What aren't you telling us? What is wrong with you people? Why doesn't anyone know or care? Why does anyone in this town seem to know or care? What aren't you telling us? I'm gonna use my ability. You're awfully relaxed given everything you told us last night. Don't mistake my calm demeanor for complacency. We all have our parts to play in this. I've shared what I know about the ditchlings, and I trust that you and Stella have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things that need tending to. Stay safe, Dex, and God bless. Well, I don't trust her or anybody now. You probably have a bit of time before you need it at the library. On one hand, I want free coffee. I'm gonna go to the general store. This is your first time seeing the general store in the light of day. A young man sits at the table by the register. too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. Peanuts? Peanuts? You should leave town. There are monsters in the woods. Hi, I'm Dex. If I want to buy chips on you, do I talk to you? See ya, you're done. Hey, I'm Dex. I just got to town yesterday. Yeah, I know. Mom told me. YouTube's been recommending you more videos of this game ever since last stream. And you've seen some interesting things. I hope this game goes like off the rails insane. I can't wait. Yeah, I know. Mom told me. No, we're keeping our peanuts. We're keeping our peanuts. You had some boiled peanuts after last stream. Nice. What's your name? Miles. Do you want some boiled peanuts, Miles? God, these peanuts are old though. They've been in my pocket, no, my bag for like a long time. So if I want to buy chips or something, do I talk to you or? I guess, yeah. Kanika decided to skip work today, so of course whatever plans I had didn't matter. Just take the chips. I don't. Free chips! Let's steal things. Hell yeah! Thanks for looking out. You have to go now? Alright, laters. Oh, before you go. A 2-person battle royale. Let's go. Hell yeah! Thanks for looking out. You grab a bag of salt and vinegar. I love salt and vinegar chips. Yes! Good me. Good me. It'll sustain you in the coming days. Right on. Do you want some peanuts in return, sir? See ya, Miles. Miles doesn't respond as you turn and leave the general store. Was it stealing if I was offered the theft? You head towards the diner. The diner's a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast. You know, that fight was actually close. Warn the patrons of the danger? No, we're not doing that. We're not going to be the crazy person who talks to animals and goes, monsters, monsters. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might need this. Alright, bye! The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. What? But the clue's a pen sound. How is that a sound a pen makes? Oh wait, pen like pig pen. Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just gonna frustrate ya. It's just something to fill the time. I'll say, like, I play Sudoku when I want to, like, you know, fill up time that I need to spend. But maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Winnie leaves... Oh my gosh, give me a Sudoku minigame and I'll impress the heck out of ya. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, what the hell really happened last night? You can tell me. I won't judge. What if you don't believe me? Could tell you about last night, but what if you don't believe me? I'm not here to judge, I'm here to listen. Well... I'm gonna keep stalling. I'm gonna keep stalling. You hesitantly... Oh, I got tea instead of coffee, huh? You hesitantly take a sip of your tea. It tastes like you're drinking mold that someone tried to unsuccessfully spruce up with lemon balm. Yeah, I'm like... I'm a little more pickier on tea than I am on coffee. It tastes healthy. You take another sip. You take another sip. The flavor is strong. I mean, it's gotta be better than slime, so, like, yeah. The flavor is strong and slightly unpleasant, but nothing compared to some of the atrocities you put in your body. If you can handle Tabitha's congealed leftovers, you can handle anything. Wow. Not a lot of folks take the chaga so quickly. It's a fungus that grows on... Oh, gosh. I'm being slime and fungus. What's wrong with me? I should have just gotten a scone. It's a fungus that grows on birch trees around here. Supposedly super healthy, and it makes for a challenging drink. Color me impressed. I can't tell. Like, in one part, I want to trust everybody. But you're, like, in Gossip Central, right? I can't be the weirdo. I can't. Last night still feels raw. Why don't we just talk? I totally feel ya. What do you want to know? Have you lived here your whole life? Nah. I moved here from Charlotte. Gosh, 3 years ago? Maybe a little more. I've lost track. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job. And who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Practically everyone apart from the Cole folks grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of. Do you regret it? I get it, I felt out of place this whole time I've been here. Do you regret moving here? I don't think I have the choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie, and there's no way she's leaving this place. So why'd you leave Charlotte? If you don't mind me asking. Nah, it's cool. I was having some education disputes with my folks. They had thoughts on how my life was supposed to go, and I had other plans. It, wasn't great. Especially since I was still stuck under their roof. When my aunt heard about it, she offered me a job and a place to stay, and the rest was history. I feel like an outsider. I get it. I felt out of place the whole time I've been here. Folks on the whole have been plenty friendly, but life here is so different than what I'm used to. It's hard to explain, but I feel like I just don't belong. Exactly. There are worse ways to be, but I'm not sure I'll ever entirely feel like I belong here. No, like, you're so friendly and I want to, like, tell you things, but what if I say something? See, this is the issue I have to deal with. If I say something, they go out, and then, you know, they're like, and gets murdered by monsters. Or what if I, like, don't say anything, and you're like, I'm gonna go into the woods and get murdered by monsters. Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna be cool and mysterious. Totally get that. My shift's about to start anyway, so perfect timing. And hey, look. I know you didn't want to get into last night, and I respect that, but I want to help if I can. The diner's where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes around here. Let you know if I hear anything strange or unusual. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half wave before disappearing into the back. You leave the diner ready to continue your day. His library. The heck? Are they carrying someone to get burned? No. They're the coal miners and rescuing someone from getting burned? It's just the happy kids right here that are just really throwing me off. So anyway, you enter the former town hall. What once it must have been a stately foyer has been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Reading adventure! Oh, hey, you made it! Taylor, shh, no talking in the library. Settle in with Stella and Kanika. You head. Oh, there's a cat. I want to talk to the cat. You head over to Stella and Kanika's table and settle in. You made it. Glad you could join us. I agree wholeheartedly with Stella. I'm elated that you're back. Did you send my regards to that foul feline? I can't lie to the dog. I'm not gonna lie to the dog. Sorry, Gretchen, I didn't get the chance. Okay, I feel like I can probably, like, play that off as something normal, right? Look how sad she looks. Yeah, I didn't get the chance. Everyone's looking at me weird. Sorry, Gretchen. I didn't get a chance to tell Frou-Frou about last night. A slight misfortune, but entirely washed away by the joy of your renewed company. Did you just try and talk to Gretchen about Tabitha's cat? It's not the first time. She talked to Gretchen yesterday and said some wildly insightful stuff. If I didn't know any better, I see she can actually talk to animals. One paranormal mystery at a time, please. Morning, Dex. You look tired. My goodness, whatever happened to common decency? You can't go around telling someone they look unwell. You look marvelous, Dex, and you do too, Gretchen. Thank you. Snitch on Miles? No. He gave me free chips. I'm not snitching on him. I like the free food. Yeah, the estate isn't the easy. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is this it? Oh, Monday decisions. This is what this is. Took peace with a stranger, met Dustin, ate something terrible. Oh god, major decision, huh? Watched Duke die, met Kanika, learned about ditchlings, returned before going to bed. Okay. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm pretty amped up. I've actually never done a Scooby-Doo before. Kanika, how dare you? It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. With all those dreadful creatures in every nook and corner, it's a wonder you got even a wink. I can't say I got a wink myself. Yeah, same. Anyways, we should get started. Before you dig in, you remember the boot print you found in the garden? Yeah, let's show the photo now. Hey, before we dig in, I found something in the garden this morning. You hold up your phone and show Kanika and Stella the photo you took in the garden. These prints are in the bushes with a clear line inside of my window. Oh, dang, that's creepy. Are you okay? What in the world is that liquid around it? It looks like pus. Let's do... These boots are too big to be Tabitha's. Definitely. Do you think it'd be that creep we saw outside the general store last night? He knew your name and those boot prints match up with the mining getup. Whoa. Apparently I missed a lot last night, huh? You're not talking about Wayne, are you? That guy keeps coming to my mom's tea room. I think there's something really wrong with him. Yeah, we are. I wonder if there's any connection between that guy and what happened in the woods last night. Like what? I mean... Also, hold on. I want a picture. I want a picture of this. There you go. I mean, I don't have anything specific, but we do have that whole prophecy of impending doom angle to explore. And this photo's weird. I can't stop thinking about those splatters on the ground. If whoever left those prints is sick, maybe he's from one of those creatures you encountered. Hey there, strangers. And literal stranger. Peanuts? Peanuts? Introduce yourself. Hi. Hey, I'm Dax. Tabitha's cousin. I'm in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you were a Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. But that Scarlet resemblance, it's, strong. Do you think I'm ugly? I'm Oscar Gutierrez, Chief Librarian and, well, only librarian. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind. But speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts. and I wanted to make sure she doesn't get into trouble out there. You know the crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. Let's not tell him that his kid's getting eaten by monsters. It's the old Maxwell place. It's this great abandoned spot. We used to hang out there when we were teens. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors were like Swiss cheese. Oh, I should really have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. I'm sure she's fine. She's not getting eaten by monsters. I'm sure she's fine. You might not want to let her run off like that anymore, though. It's not as safe as it usually is around here. Oh, is that so? Kanika's right. Weird stuff going on out in the woods. That's actually why we came in here today. Have you ever heard of creatures called ditchlings? Oh my god, Stella. Stella! They're a type of cryptid that shows up around places they're a type of cryptid that shows up around places on the brink of disaster. They kind of look like Pillsbury Doughboy They kind of look like if the Pillsbury Doughboy was a creepypasta. Also, I'm sorry, I got distracted. That's Cube. I only watched one episode of Madoka, but I know Cube. Kanika's mom told us all about them last night after seeing some footage we got in the woods. Ditchlings, huh? Does it ring a bell? Dang, worth a shot. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? I like your little ditchling drawing too, that's cute. Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try and figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be back. Gonna nab some more books. And scone, yes? And scone for me. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. Aw, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have a biscuit, old gal. Oh my goodness. Well, ain't you the sweetest thing on two legs? Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in these woods. Man's dead! I saw him die with my own bare hands. Whatever's out in the woods has been brutalizing the local wildlife. Okay, see? See? Warning without sounding too weird. I don't think it's safe. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting in trouble. I'll make sure to keep her eyes peeled. Thanks, Kanika. And Dex, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Got him. Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. All right. This is going to be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our snacks? Got our source documents? Let's get this research party started. Reading awaits. Well, Silas is my favorite name ever, so Silas. Silas Everett Scarlet was born to Colonel Everett J. Scarlet in 1818, one of 12 siblings. He grew up in the eastern North Carolina during a tumultuous time in the state's history, and not much is known about his life before he joined the Army in 1836. He quickly rose to the ranks, in part due to his father's connections, but also due to particular ruthlessness for which he received the nickname Bloody Silas Scarlet. The federal government granted the now Captain Silas a tract of bounty land in exchange for his service in the Indian War, and he settled into the hills of North Carolina in 1841, the land that would become Scarlet Hollow. But it started as a simple log cabin built by Silas's own two hands, occupied by a family of 10. Silas, his wife Mary Joseph Scarlet, and their 8 children. Logging business brought many workers and fellow landowners to the hills, but it wasn't until Silas discovered rich seams of coal running underneath the entire region that Scarlet Hollow was really put on the map. He saved what he could and brought the surrounding hillside at a great discount, cleverly hiding what he knew about the land's true value. Thus, he had all the resources to found Scarlet Hollow's now famous coal mine. Finished with that one. Okay, cool. Appalachian folk monsters. Oh, wait. I'm not sure, I know there's been debate lately about, the creatures from Until Dawn, if you're allowed to, like, say their names. Because, properness. If it's there, I'm not going to say it just because I don't know. So, sorry if I skip over the word. A few entries catch your eye. Okay, it's not there. I think I should probably click on these just so I know what they are so I don't get killed by any of them, right? I feel smart. That's just a cat. Often linked to Cherokee legends, some cite the Wampus cat as originating with the story of a woman who sought vengeance against a monstrous cat demon for driving her husband mad. She hunted it down, and by wearing a bobcat mask, tricked it into using its own vile magic on itself. That feels important, right? Freeing the people of the region from its evil. Others say the creature comes from the story of a woman who wore the pelt of a wildcat to witness forbidden hunting rites. The hunters of her village gathered to perform the rites, and she watched in secret from underneath the cat's pelt but was soon discovered. For her indiscretion, she was fused with the pelt and transformed into a creature that was neither human nor cat, forced to wander the wilderness alone, feared by all. Her calls are those of great sadness and serve as a warning to anyone who dares to go against tradition. Okay. So Wampus cat, potentially good on our side. Wear a mask of it to trick it. Tommy Knockers. Sorry, it's a funny name. Tommy Knockers originated in Cornish mythology, spreading to the United States when Cornish immigrants began working in Appalachian mines. They're named for the knocking that can be heard from seemingly within the walls before a cave-in. According to some, the knocking serves as a benevolent warning. Others believe that the creature takes stolen hammers to the supports of mines and collapses them on whoever is unfortunate enough to still be inside. They are traditionally thought to be impish, leprechaun-like beings, but some claim they're the spirits of dead miners, forever cursed to haunt their final resting place, and I guess wanting friends, so like, hey, please die here. Telipo? There was a hunter who lived in a tiny cabin in the middle of the woods, all alone with his hunting dog. One night, after a particularly bad week of hunting, both their stomachs empty, the hunter spied something out the corner of his eye. Oh, that's horrifying. Some small creature had gone into the cabin through a hole, and before he could even figure out what it was, he had drawn his gun and fired at the thing, his hunger guiding his actions. But it was quick and ran back through the tidy hole and out of sight, leaving only its long black tail shot off by the hunter's rifle. Guess this'll have to do, he said to his dog, and threw the tail in a pot to cook up a soup. To cook a soup. Okay. He and his dog ate well that night, the tail filling them both up. The hunter crawled into bed. How large was this tail? He's like, tail soup. And it was like, we're so full. The hunter crawled into bed, satisfied, and his dog curled up at his feet. Oh, they're going to turn something gross, aren't they? He woke up to the sound of long nails scrabbling across the wood. His dog was nowhere in sight, only a rumpled spot on the covers where he'd been. And in the gloom, he saw 2 big yellow eyes staring right at him. I want my taily bow. A high, hoarse voice croaked from the darkness. Go away, he screamed at the thing. But it stepped closer to him, still shrouded in darkness, the sound of long claws dragging across hardwood, accompanying its movements. I want my taily bow. The creature growled again. I'll get my dog after you, the hunter squeaked, his voice catching in his throat with fear, but there was no dog to be seen. I want my daily bow! Before the hunter could so much as scream, the creature leapt from the darkness, long claws stretched out towards the hunter. No one is sure what the creature did to him that night, but the next morning all that remained of the hunter, his dog, and his cabin was a chimney standing alone in the woods. Cool. That's, so don't eat a tail. Got it. Alright, last book. Veins of Scarlet, A History of Scarlet Hollow Coal Mines. Forced into retirement at age 50 due to a war injury from his time in the Indian Wars, exacerbated by his short stint serving as a captain of the Confederacy, Silas Scarlet also lost his oldest two sons to that bloodiest of wars, leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, to take charge of the mine. Under his leadership, the mine prospered, undoubtedly in part due to the growth of the railroad industry. Managed to evade the coal unit for decades. Okay, Silas is a terrible person, noted. Making them one of the most profitable mines in the country. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today, with expensive stone buildings, a bustling main street, and overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet Estate that was, until 1895, the largest and finest feat of architecture in the region. Culminating in tragic collapse of 1918, it was found that Charles Shaw, the co-manager of the mine, had loosened security measures to increase production during World War I, resulting in the fatal collapse and the deaths of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. Oh, okay, so we had children miners. We had minor miners, too. The casualties included Andrew Jackson Scarlet... Oh my gosh. Names. So much names. The casualties included Andrew Jackson Scarlet's son, Theodore, his brother Enoch V Scarlet, who had taken over for their aging father during the bustle of the war, managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. So this is how your family made its fortune. Oh, right, that's our family. Oh no. We go from bad blood money. I mean, we have a mansion, so I feel like that's, you know, obvious. Alright, I read all the books you guys gave me. Can I pet the dog now? Alright, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters as what brought the ditchlings here. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about y'all? Did you find anything interesting? Cat! Before you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Stella quickly slams her book shut. Aw, hey Pixel. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip any paper he can find. Oh, Pixel, my dear friend. It's been too long. How have you been? Hungry. Did Stella bring the good stuff? Oh, don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Ah, yeah, snack time. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hope he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Hey, Pixel, what do you think of the monsters we saw in the woods? Okay, no. Okay, that's a little too much of like, hey, I can talk to animals. No idea that the paper shredder freely wander a library. I don't want to tell the cat. He'll know. Leave Pixel be. I don't even want to talk to the cat, but I can't because stupid humans are here. You let Pixel be. The cat curls up on the table, fast asleep. Alright, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. Do you think there's a cult here? Oh gosh. This is a lot of things. Okay. Let's see. Any luck with Rosalina? Oh yeah, how's your daughter? Have you had any luck with Rosalina? Not yet. I knew a team would be a handful, but I didn't think it would happen overnight. I'll probably head out once you're all done and check in on her usual haunts. Sorry, Stella? What were you saying about nuclear incidents? You were talking about that Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah. Apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up midair, and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first 2 bombs landed upright after his parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical switch which failed to trigger on descent. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Right. Its conventional explosive degenerated in midair. Most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. I'm sorry, did you say they buried it? Do y'all need something dug up? Because if so, I'm your gal. Yes you are, yes you are, you're such a cute girlie. Okay. If the bomb is somewhere else, why would there be so many ditchlings here? Yeah. Goldsboro is almost 400 miles from here. Not that we should be looking too hard at the disaster angle. Whatever those creatures are, they're biological. Look, you never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you, it doesn't make monsters. And a 60-year-old bomb is going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. You never know. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I miss this. I don't feel like any of the Appalachian folk monsters were a part of it, but I guess we can bring it up. So, Appalachian folk monsters? Wampus cat could be mountain lions, so I think ditchlings are Tommyknockers. Oh, do you think Wayne's a Tommyknocker? Maybe he's a ghost of a dead miner. There's something seriously wrong with the guy. We should definitely look into it, but I don't think he's a ghost. Yeah, ghosts tend to be tied to a specific place. Though maybe he's haunting the whole town. He's not a ghost because ghosts aren't real. I've also seen him, like, touch stuff. Wampus cats sound like mountain lions. Voice like a woman crying out. Somewhere between person-sized and cat-sized. Definitely. They are 100% mountain lions. Kanika, you know there's no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. Oh, Stella, one of these days you'll trust us. The myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal. Sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started out as a prank. Then folks saw bears walking around their hind legs and got freaked out. And now here we are. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of Bigfoot. If you manage that, I'll print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real, and I literally will eat it. I promise. I'm holding you to it. My mom used to tell me about the Taily story. I totally forgot about it. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. I thought a monster might try and dig out of my stomach if I did. I love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was a chimney from Taily. That one was left after the thing did whatever it did. Now I know it's just because some chimneys don't burn down and wooden houses do. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from the Taily. I've camped out a couple times and I've seen some pretty spooky stuff. Oh yeah, I watched that video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about Silas. So Silas Scarlet. Yeah, I was like, rich girl in the South. I should have known it would be pretty. Yeah, I'm not gonna say he seems like a great dude. I must be one of those burial ground situations like Poltergeist. Oh, okay, yeah, I should have known it wouldn't be pretty. Yeah, I figured old money from the south wouldn't be great, but he sure did some things to get where he was, huh? Oh, wait, what? That book is a perfect example of why you should use multiple sources for your research instead of trusting the first thing you read on a subject. Yep. Dude was a monster. The mines made a lot of money during the Civil War, too. And can you probably guess which side a North Carolinian business owner would be working for? Yeah, sorry you're late to him. Sucks for you. Do you think the ditchlings are here for retribution? That seems tenuous. Assuming Kanika's mom is right, they're here as an omen. Not because they're going to do something about it themselves. And I think I know how I feel on the matter. Okay, that was a bust. Do you think there's a cult here? Those cops are awfully suspicious. Oh god, they're staring at me. Even the dog's scaring me like that. Maybe the ditchlings are nudists. Maybe the ditchlings were like summoned or something. Iron Man, hey, welcome in. Happy Friday. Like part of a ritual or something. That seems unlikely. Okay, that was the worst. So about the coal mines here. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, that's something. I get cold sweats just thinking about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak for yourself. I love a good crevice. The Union busted mine collapsed in poor working conditions? Nope. Maybe the ditchlings are here to foretell another collapse? Okay, maybe that's it. Yeesh, that's morbid. I'm doing good. I passed both my finals, so super excited about that. But I do have my second class starting up next week. Because it's kind of like part of the class, but I'm going to get my radiation license. Radiation certification, not license, certification. Which basically just means, like, you know, we go to dentists and get those, like, things you bite into and then they, you know, take x-rays of your teeth. I get my certification that I can do that. So. That should be easier than all the dental stuff that I did. Yeesh, that's morbid. And besides, it was all Charles Shaw's fault. The labor market is way more strict now. There's no way he can get away with the kind of safety cutbacks he pulled. Writing it down is a list of potential disasters. Y'all don't think the mine is about to actually collapse, right? No, I don't think so. Phew, had me worried there for a second. I hate to give Tabitha any credit, but the mine is safer now than it was back then. Still, what a horrible thought. You never know. Just go check out the mines. Oh, jeez. Go to the mines where the ghosts are. Go to the woods where the monsters are. We should probably find the kid. Let's go find the child and bring her to safety. That's probably the best bet. Yeah, there's a missing kid in town. That's probably way more important than whatever else we'd be doing. Just to clarify, I don't think she's missing. She's just out with her friends ignoring her poor old man. Not that I don't appreciate your concern. I don't even know where we'd look aside from the old Maxwell place. What do teens even like these days? You don't have to worry about checking her up on her there. I'm going there myself once I finish helping. Just let me know if you run into her while you're out. There's an awful lot of mine-related stuff in my notes. Maybe that should be our next stop. We can poke around and find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you're suggesting we go to question some of the miners, right? We're not poking around unprepared in the actual mines, right? Right? Yeah, totally. 100%. Would never. We didn't have a good reason to go down there. Good. Let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Neeks, we're just going to question some of the miners. And if that question gives us a good reason to poke around, say a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not going underground. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. And hey, maybe we'll luck out and rent a Rosalina while we're looking around. Okay, good. And hopefully we'll find out what happened to Wayne while we're at it. I get it. It doesn't really matter what I say here. We're going to go along with your plan. Oh, no. Not being mean. I'm sure Tabitha's going to love that we're snooping around. Oh, gosh. Let me be like her optimistic in a way that I know it's not going to work out. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. No. I don't think she'd be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. I can't imagine what she'd do if we actually bothered her while she's trying to run the place. She does get a little grumpy when she's at work. She gets grumpier at work. I'm pretty sure snark is that girl's baseline level of existence. Chatting over dinner might be a better way to get to know her. If you're okay with eating boxed mac and cheese. When you sneak around the mine's no problem. I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled for her. She won't even know we're there. And look at us, going out on a caper together. I missed this. I missed it too. I mean, sure, it's not the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though, there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? I tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it's getting that bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Dex. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's roll out. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep you all posted. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from the unending wilderness. What? I love her hat. She looks so good in this hat. And your outfit. I kind of like all of you. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies, too. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it'd be okay if Reese would come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not gonna wake him. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. Yeah, it's just been so long since we've got a chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Dex would get along super well, too. Peanuts? Hi, I'm Dex, Vivian's kid. Stella, we shouldn't drag around Reese. We're just going for a light walk. I've heard such great things about your son. Stella's right, we're just going for a light walk. I'm only in town for a few more days, and it'd be a shame if I didn't get a chance to meet him. Dr. Kelly looks you up and down and sighs. Alright, you win. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow, we can have supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure he'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. I'm sure he'll be happy to meet you too, Dex. That'd be great. I can bring a side dish. Ooh, I want deviled eggs. Maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No. Eggs are a little too much for... Oh, how sick is he? They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. And leave the dog at home. Aw, she might cheer him up. You know how they have those therapy dogs in hospital... No dogs. What? I never. The absolute gall. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. I'm so curious. What's wrong with this boy? God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember when she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers and we had to get her shots. Maybe she's just stressed out about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just 3 of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without a van. It's cool. I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Dex. Don't worry. I won't be offended if you rather ride with the Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. So... why not just ride with Kanika? Aren't the mines a bit of ways off? Don't worry about it, Dex. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than 2 people. I'm gonna ride in a car, not walk. I'm River Kanika. See you in the mines. Kanika's a careful driver, but her old van still bumps around in the mountain woods. Thanks for indulging us on that little diversion. Reese's mom can be a lot, but I'm glad we have solid plans for tomorrow. Stella and I haven't seen much of him in the past few years. That sort of isolation can't be good for his health, no matter what his mom says. Okay, now she's not around. Can you tell me what's up with Stella and cars? It took some convincing to get her to ride back with the cops last night, even after everything that happened in the woods. Wait, she actually got into the car last night? I mean, I think I have enough context clues to figure it out. Like, I think her parents probably died in a car accident. And maybe she was in there, maybe she wasn't, but both her parents have passed. Her absolute fear of getting into a car, like... I think she probably was in the backseat. Her parents died in a car accident. She must have been really freaked out. Yeah. Fine. All my detective skills are erased by 1 line. That's how her parents died, car crash. She was in the car too. She has some cuts and bruises, but she doesn't like cars and tries her best to stay away from them. I don't think she's ever going to actually leave this town. Holy shit, poor Stella. Yeah, it just wasn't fair. She's such a sweetheart, and so were her folks. Breaks my heart. Let's just drive out of town now. So what's actually going on with Reese? Good question. I wish I knew. His mom's been saying he's sick for years. It's not like she's wrong about it. He's been a wreck the few times I've seen him. Well, that's rough. Yeah. What's up with your brother? I saw him by the general store this morning. I met Miles. What's his deal? He didn't do anything weird, did he? Oh, he's a model employee. He made me steal some chips. No, he's fine. I was just curious. Huh? That's good to hear. Sorry to jump to conclusions. I know you don't have any siblings, but I just wish you would grow up, you know? It feels like I can't trust him to do anything without leaving a mess for me to clean up. Don't get me wrong, he's family, and I love the guy, but he sure doesn't make it easy. You ever thought about living somewhere else? Asking the real questions, huh? I can respect that. Yeah, this wasn't the plan, and it still isn't. It was actually a couple of years into vet school. Oh, I was actually a couple of years into vet school. Top of my class, might I add, when my dad died. Everyone's parents are dead. Did we notice this? Is this hints? My mom wasn't up for running the store, and, well, you've met Miles. I only wanted to take a semester off, help them get back on their feet, but it's been a year and change now. It's not just about my family, too. The general store? That's the general store. If it winds up going under, it's hard not to imagine the whole town collapsing without it. Maybe I'll get to go back next semester. I say we're going to the Dead Dad's Club. Okay, well, last time I said that in a car. my cousin decided never to talk to me ever again, so let's not do that. You shouldn't wait on people's permission to live your life. Oh, I want to say that so much. Only options. Big family's admiral, you should stay here? No. Do you really think you're going back after school? Nah. I want to say either you be a group vet or you shouldn't wait for the people's permission. Yeah. You shouldn't wait on other people's permission to live your life. A little harsh, but I guess you're not wrong. I suppose it's hard to think about what I want with other people relying on me like this. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Not a lot of people here share your perspective. Just drive me out of town now. We'll go to vet school together. It'll be fun. Do you have any other theories besides what we talked about in the library? I don't know. I don't think there's enough information yet to support any strong conclusions. Though I've been wondering if what you two saw is maybe some sort of mutated animal, like a strain of hairless monkeys or raccoons or something. Do you know about Morgan Island? It's off the south coast. It's off the coast of South Carolina, and there's a whole population of rhesus monkeys infected with herpes, like 4,000 of them. Maybe the ditchlings are some kind of Appalachia research monkeys. Which sounds ridiculous now that I said it out loud. Forget I said anything. They're not monkeys. I saw them with my own eyes. They were way too messed up to be anything like monkeys. I mean, that isn't real lab monkeys, right? Could be that whatever made them hairless also caused weird swellings or altered their proportions. But like I said, we don't have anywhere near enough information. You and Kanika sit in comfortable silence for the last few minutes of the ride. Obviously, we arrived before Stella, who walked and we took a car. Do you have a Batman belt on? Stella's probably going to be in a couple of... Stella's probably going to be in another couple of min... Did she run? Gretchen. Oh my god, poor doggo. Hey, Elle. How's the ride? Okay, I'm gonna put the stretcher down for a second. Oh, it's good to see you both all again. Did you run here? Yep. Felt like getting a run in. I didn't want to keep you all waiting. Oh, my poor Stella was scared out of her mind. You would have thought the very hounds of hell were on her heels. And all that running rattled my bones something awful. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Mm-mm. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah. I tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. What can I say? I thrive in the limelight. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. So if Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in, what's the third person doing? You know those cheesy rom-coms when someone wears an earpiece on the first date? Whoa. Do you have some sort of surveillance rig on the back of your van that I didn't even know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. Alright. I call dibs. I do love a good sneak. You're gonna do great. Here's those earbuds I mentioned earlier. Kanika hands you a pair of earbuds. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's heading your way. Dang, I've missed doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Thanks, I'll do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance to the mines. Your phone buzzes. Hey! Can you hear us? Try saying something. Something. Stella and Kanika chuckle on the other end of the line. Alright, cool. Nothing to do now but to enter the work site. Let's do it. Definitely not going to get punched by a miner. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow mine. Alright. I'm in. Alright, Morpheus. Good to know. Find Tabitha immediately? No. Person nearest group of miners. You approach the nearest group of miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zax. You got a reason to be bothering us? Hey, so I met this guy in the no. Do you guys know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Missed that dude. Okay, I have a feeling he's dead. What happened to him? The miners shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, He's gone. That's all that matters. Nah, that's not all that matters. What happened? What are you, some sort of cop? Oh, okay, hold on. I could lie. Keep on the down low, but I'm working on it for a competitor. A unionized competitor. We're thinking of buying Miss Scarlet out of the mines. I don't know how much they like Tabitha or not. But I also don't want to, you know, hurt Tabitha, my cousin. Yeah, I'm a cop and I'm looking at what happened to Wayne. Yeah, that ain't happening. Oh, what do I do? I mean, what if I find out Tabitha's doesn't have this mine unionized? Oh, this is difficult. If I just say I'm a cop. I never said I'm a teenager, right? I'm an adult. Look, the guy didn't just up and leave. He disappeared. I heard his girlfriend might have killed him. Harrison, if you want to keep your job, you best be quiet. I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyways. Sorry. The miners pack up their things and leave. Don't worry about them storming off like that. We got some good info. I wonder who Wayne was seeing that had them all so worried. I want to know why they seemed to think he was dead. Approach another group. You stop in your tracks, a shiver running up your spine, as an unfortunately familiar voice calls out to you. Okay, listening. I was listening. Oh, you shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous. Your buddies seem to think that you're dead. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. Before you can say another word, the figure is gone. Hey, Dax, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you. Okay, so he ghosts for sure. Don't mind me, our new friend just stopped by to say hello. Whoa, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. I wonder why. He said that I'd be safe there. Why would he tell me that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? The plot thickens. I'm getting out of here. Are you sure? Talking to folks is probably the best plan we got, especially now that Wayne's shown up. Stella, she's scared. She's scared. I'm not going to force her to do something she doesn't want to do. Yeah, you're right. Sorry to get a little overeager. Dex, we can regroup outside. Oh, what do I do? Okay. What do I do? Okay. Talk to one more set of miners and then go home. No, you're right. I'm gonna talk to more miners. Hey there. Hey there. Can we help you with something? Do any of you know a man named Wayne? Wayne? You mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? I heard he was seeing someone before he went missing. Oh, he was seeing someone alright. But if you ask me, that's the reason he's gone. Yikes. Do you think... Nah. No way. He wasn't exactly the first fellow to fall for her, charms. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, who are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with it. Okay, now we gotta talk to Avery, because Avery would know, because everyone gossips with Avery, right? I told him. Who was Wayne seeing? Well now, if you don't know, there's no way I'm poking that wasp's nest. Forget we said anything. Yeah, I don't want to be next on a chopping block. Please, come on, don't think of something like that. Look, I just don't want to cause any trouble. Enough people losing their jobs as it is. Got mouths to feed. Losing their jobs and in Sam's Wayne case, disappearing. We've already said too much. Come on, boys. As the miners turn and leave, you can't but get the feeling that Isaac has more to say. Oh, well then here. As the miners pack their things, you scribble your phone number onto a scrap of paper. Hey, thanks for the help. It was great to meet you all. You reach toward Isaac's and shake his hand, passing your note into his palm. Don't mention it. Should we check in? Alright, just a heads up, the only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might be still worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you much of a warning if Tabitha comes out. Street smart. Okay, let's do it. If I'm street smart enough to do it. I'm talking to one of the group of miners. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on Tabitha's trailer. Good luck. Yeah, achievement. Girl asking questions, huh? Stella wasn't kidding when she said these miners are dangerously close to Tabitha's office. You're taking your surroundings and making note of any shadows you can melt into at the first sign of trouble. You don't look like you're from the inspections office. Okay, I feel like we know enough about Sam. And I feel like we're not getting much about who he's dating here, so let's say that, have you noticed anything strange around here lately? All kinds of weird stuff happening in these hills. What sort of weird do you mean? I mean, all these things. Any noises from the woods? All the time. Howling, screaming. All sorts of fiendish caterwauling. Probably just the screech owls and bobcats, you old coot. Might be, might not be. But I heard something the other night that sent the fear of God shivering down my spine, I tell ya. Yeah, I saw what made that noise. I saw the creatures that made that noise. Pale, hairless, and horribly misshapen with little twisted up faces. Yeah, I don't know why I described it. The two men stare at you and look at disquiet in their eyes. I ain't never heard of anything like that up there. Damn, that almost sounds like a ditchling. My grandma used to tell me stories about them when I was a little kid. I guess it's not just my mom. Okay, so I can ask everything. Weird animal sightings? Saw a raccoon with a big old tumor last week. Oh, okay, so he saw that too. Spooked me something awful. Yeah, that's nature for you. Not very pretty. That wasn't a tumor. It was an egg. Okay, no. Leave it at that. So, we know that's like all the animals? Have you heard any knocking in the mines? You ask if you heard any Tommy knockers? Of course you have. We're old timers. All of us who was here before the machine got brought in know the Tommy knockers. What a nuisance. Always stealing my hammers. It's true, had a pickaxe stolen too. And when you heard knocking coming from one of the old tunnels, it was enough to make a man pray. Looks like I figured out what to do for my next video. You better not be thinking of going down to those old mine shafts alone. I could always use a partner in crime. I'm gonna wind up going down there with you, aren't I? People getting sick? I mean, some of the old miners, sure, but I wouldn't call that unusual. Alright, that's all on that front, sure. What do you think of the owner? Not the kindliest woman I've ever met. She runs the place all right, though. Tell that to all the boys she's been laying off lately. Keep going around saying that and see how long till you're one of them boys. All I have to say is that the mind that's doing well. All I have to say is a mind that's doing well doesn't go off laying its workers for no reason. I'm not sure any of us are going to have any jobs in a few years. Take you damn fool. You're going to be next up if you keep that kind of talk. So be it. But a man needs to speak his mind sometimes. Okay. Oh, I guess I can ask about everything then. Fine. Can you about Sam Wayne? He got himself into trouble, didn't he? Why? You seen him around? What's that young buck up to? I think he's doing a slasher movie. I think he might have been murdered. Someone's been going around wearing his bloody clothes and pretending to be... Okay, let me not do that. I heard from some of the other folks at camp he had a nasty spat with an ex. You mean the boss? As far as I know. Wait, what? Okay. So Wayne was dating my cousin, Tabitha? As far as I know, that never ended. Still audibly gasps. Yeah. I figured he just ran off to live in the... I never explored the mansion in chapter 1. I didn't explore the mansion. Figured he just ran off to live in that big mansion with his belle. The thought of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. Gross. As if you wouldn't fall on your knees a woman of means show the slightest bit of interest in you, or any woman at all, really. Yeah, fair enough. But I suppose this begs the question, did she run off with him? Or did some jealous of a bitch oust him? Wait, so you're saying my cousin Tabitha in this, that she's charming people? Sorry, I don't see her as being like, charmer with a whole bunch of ex-jilted lovers. You talking about Tabitha? Yup. Dang. I figured that's what they were getting at, but it's weird to hear it out loud. Yeah, good, Stella? Yeah, I just had no idea. Alright, that's all. Thanks for the help. Gotta go. Bye. My pleasure. If that wank is bothering you, just let us know. We'll whip him to shape. Dex, I think we got a problem. Yeah, I figured. By the time Stella finished her sentence, you've already ducked around the corner and out of sight. Don't let her catch me! Run! You continue back towards Stella and Kanika, moving from shadow to shadow and keeping out of sight. You're interrupted by sudden... Rosalina. You're interrupted by sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What's she doing here? A delinquency! Oh, okay. Do we... Do we, go after her and explore, or do we call... Let's go after her. So she doesn't die. Going after her. Good idea. We'll try and catch up with you. No, one of you call Oscar. Oh my god, one of you call Oscar. You rush over the hill and get your bearings. The sound of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina's nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point to a nearby mine. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was closed down like 100 years ago. After the collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to drag me to an abandoned coal mine. Oh, I guess we should go in after her. Right. Yep. Yeah, let's head in before someone gets hurt. Whoa, are you sure you want to tag along, Neeks? Dex and I can handle this on our... What? No, bring her. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. Poor Gretchen's face. Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Actually, at this point, I'm going to call her. I think... Yeah, because I don't want her finding me here. You pull your phone and dial your cousin. What is it? I'm in a meeting. A kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do these things keep happening to me? Whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. Oh, okay. I'm constantly worried about... Like, the game said, you can't keep everyone alive. But there's a dog inside. But I already have one human death, and I want my cousin to get hurt. Oh, I will happily wait. I do not want to go in there. Good. Tabitha hangs up on you. You find a tree to lean against and wait for your cousin. Stella and Kanika will probably be fine without you. They're dead, aren't they? You stand outside the mines, anxiously eyeing the tree line, hoping not to glimpse any inhuman movements. Huh. You actually waited for me. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's cousin bonding time. Yeah, of course, wouldn't I have waited? Do I need to explain that to you? You haven't exactly been reliable since you've gotten here. Come on, let's get this over with. I don't like the thought of you walking around an abandoned coal mine, but I'd rather not leave you out here unattended. You should be safe enough with me there to guide the way. Tabitha huffs her way up into the mine entrance and disappears into darkness. And then I go home. You follow her and enter the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you expected. The air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and Tabitha to hunch over. Your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate the maze of corridors. Do you know why the entrance to this place is boarded up? Because there was a collapse 100 years ago that killed a bunch of people? 168 people. A man named Charles Shaw decided it was okay to use faulty wood for support struts, and the entire mine came down. It almost ruined our family. A lucky few died instantaneously, but most of the souls who perished here, it was slow and agonizing. Trapped under rubble and left to slowly succumb to crush injuries or dehydration. Speaking of which... It took a week to clear most of the rubble and recover the bodies. The few survivors who were dragged out were never the same. Can't say I blame them. That's the price you pay for life. Nope. Okay, I get it. It's dangerous down here. I'll be careful. Good. We don't want any more bodies buried down here. Oh, by the way, there's 2 other people in here, too. I already got enough of those on my conscience. Tabitha's ruminations are interrupted by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. What the hell was that? Probably another delinquent looking for a lifetime ban on my property. Come on, it came from this way. Tabitha hastens her pace and quickly disappears deeper into the mine. You take a deep breath and follow suit. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in the thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Echoing through the tight corridors, you and Tabitha pick up snippets of tense argument. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. Yeah, you're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Come on, kiddos. There's some real spooky stuff going on in town right now. You shouldn't be hanging out down here. We're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Well, you look like a bunch of kids to me. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where'd you even get those? Oh, no. I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Alright, looks like you found our trespassers. I still can't believe Stella managed to drag Kanika out here. She avoids me like the plague. Oh, what's the deal between you and Kanika? Honestly, no idea. I don't hold anything against her aside from the fact that she always hated me. She probably just got jealous of Stella and I started spending time together. But that was years ago, so who knows? So what do you think of Kanika? I think the 2 of us are more alike than she'd ever care to admit. I respect her, but don't tell her I said that. I wouldn't want to appear weak. Alright, let's move on. They're close. I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. She's my cousin. I want her to be my friend. Let's move on. They're close. And yep. Is that a high Bugs Bunny shirt? Oh my gosh. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageway gives way to a small cavern. Within, a group of teens engages Stella and Kanika in a heated argument. All of them are too caught up in the moment to notice you or Tabitha approach. My dad's a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left. So it's actually really safe and we can hang out here whenever we want. Wait, Becca, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month. Correction. Your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job in the morning. Wait, what? Oh shit. Oh, hey, Tabby. Hey, Dex. I thought you lost you there. Did you run off to snitch to Tabitha? Kanika sighs. It's probably for the best. These kids are refusing to listen to us. Hey, don't talk about us like we aren't here. Yeah, we can hear you. Alexis, don't butt in. I'm trying to make a point. Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine interest is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Oh, come on. This place is way sturdy. Check it out. God. We're not going to murder a child. I kind of want to murder a child. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps the strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we heard earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. Yeah, who does that? Not me. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not you, Rosalina. You're cool. You're chill. And smart, too. Enough! The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. She's standing up for me. Hey, cousin. Hey. We're getting along finally, right? I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha on anything. But this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life. I would like to see his son again before I die. Oh, come on, you guys. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. We used to do dangerous stuff all the time, and I still do dangerous stuff now. Why are you saying this? Stop it. Shh. I mean, I don't like this particular situation that we're in with the whole ditchling thing, but outside of that, who are we to tell them where they can hang out? No! Stella! What is this betrayal, Stella? I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It is entirely within my rights to tell them to leave. Much like it is entirely within my rights to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban from my mind not clear enough a message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha. Tear the sad 20-something to shreds. Hey, I was defending you and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Oh, my Stella can't possibly be sad with me around. How absolutely rude. These pups need to learn some manners. Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. So she's sad. So what? Give it a few years. You'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Look, we just want to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell about where you had to sleep, Rosalina. I've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad says we can't even stay at our house. Yeah, they got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. I don't care about your home life. If you're going to do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my... Don't do it in the woods either. There's monsters out there and you'll die. Tabitha! Look, Rosalina. I'm sure Oscar's a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh? Wait, what? And I should care because it's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and he's lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can just, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Back up. He says it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It'd be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish you'd be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it, like I'm still a little kid. You're all children. None of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might actually have some character. Okay, cousin. I know this is what our blood says to say, but sometimes we should ignore what our bloodlines have done. Well, not ignore it. Learn from what our bloodlines have done and realize that's a bad thing. Exactly. Rosalia's not that mature anyways. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. Okay, Becca, you're getting to bullying territory. That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know? I rest my case. Wait, what'd you say about child labor? Okay. Between you, your dad, and the two of you should talk about it anywhere that isn't here. That's probably a smart thing. At this rate, be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. Okay, I'm not gonna weigh in on this. This is between you and your dad, and the two of you should talk about it anywhere that isn't here. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, if Rosalia's house is haunted, we should break in and, like, ghost bust it or something. Sounds pretty rad to me. Whatever gets you delinquents out of my mind. Oh my god, Zane. You can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, if Rosalina lives here, she can't break into her own house. There's still no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't a problem, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella gets bust your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are we talking about it like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. I don't care. I can't believe I wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and I'm calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. Hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets a black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of the many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Kanika's interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. It wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella. Didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we gotta... Oh my god. Stella's bothering me a bit. Stella! Thank you. I know, but worse has been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes gonna be higher. Okay, if we do get trapped in here, though, I got a bowl of peanuts and some chips. We'll live a little bit. And they got beer. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Come on, Tabby. You can come along, too. If you guys are going for something spooky, count me in. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. You are all leaving. Please, listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. Okay, I'll hold Gretchen and leave, and still you can investigate if you want. It will not. I don't want to. Oh no! We lost the children! Okay. Wait a second. Where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Wow, Kanika. Maybe you were scared of the dark or whatever. You would have, like, noticed I'm sneaking off. I know some sneak off, and, like, I've been zoning out this whole time we've been here. They must have squeezed that child-sized tunnel. Dang, I always wonder where it goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. Oh, it's probably for the best, dear. Stella, stop sneaking into my mines. Please, I am literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could have already been done with this little mess, but no. There has to be remnants from a bygone era. Didn't you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mine. Sorry, the face is funny. Becca's head pops out from the tunnel's entrance. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here like a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Whatever. Come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If these idiots get lost and die, I am not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities? Yeah, I mean, honestly, these kids are kind of butts, so kinda. Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mine. Except for you, Dex. I'm not letting you out of my... I've been good. I've been a good little cousin. Yeah, sure. I can never find the tunnel anyways. They've crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here's up. But only because Stella promised to me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Well, whatever. I still do my dailies anyway. And service down here sucks. Yeah, how are you getting service in the mines? I will happily escort these two knuckleheads out. No. You're not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby. I've been down here a ton. I could totally help out. Tabitha sighs. There's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine. I won't waste my time arguing. Why should we go after them? They're dumb kids. We could all just... I love this wimpy me. Let's just leave. Do I have to go? Oh, I can still tell us to leave. Tell Stella. Stella, don't push Tabitha's boundaries like that. Let's do this. Probably need her help. Fine. Let's do this. Reluctantly sighing, even though it's just exclamation points. Sure. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Yes, take the dog. Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her. Excuse me? I'm a formidable and self-sufficient monster hunting companion. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night. Yeah, we're have to pick between a dog and a human life again. And we can see there's a dog here, so we know what I did. And who knows if we'll have anything to do with it. And who knows if we will have to do any climbing. I'll see you on the other side, hopefully soon. Hey, doggo. For sure, we won't be long. Cool. Can't wait to bust some ghosts tomorrow. Kanika, Miles, and Zane head toward the entrance of the mines, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. Alright, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward. No, I'm not exchanging a glance. You got me into this mess, Stella. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. Becca, why are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was, like, really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Oh, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. Like, can't believe I used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Hey! Oh, I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are kind of really neat. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. Nope, I'm not getting burned by a 5-year-old. I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks at Meat Rice. And I make plenty of ads and I make plenty from ads and donations. Oh man, I wish these children were gossiping about me. I don't wish they were gossiping. Press on, press on, press on. You quietly press on. Another knock. Closer. interrupts your thoughts, followed by another. Followed by another. Is it just me or is the knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just mind sounds. Did you guys see that? No. It was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. I saw it. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. I knew coming down was a bad idea. I'm gonna be a complete old lady. I can't believe they're making me do this. They better get grounded when all is said and done. The judgment. Like, what are you, 90? As much as I appreciate the sentiment, I hope you're wrong. If they get grounded, it means people found out about this, and I hate dealing with parents. Look on the bright side, Dex. If they didn't come down here, we'd have missed a golden opportunity to get spooked. Tabitha glares at Stella. We're getting close. Let's keep on moving. I'm not oh, no, what do they see? Why not? Tommy knockers. It's not Tommy knockers. They're probably just jumping at their own shadows. You said it yourself, Stella. As soon as they got out of our sight, their bravado would vanish with a puff of smoke. It's probably just rocks falling somewhere deeper in the mine, which is also bad for obvious reasons. Okay, let's just keep moving. We're getting closer. Let's keep moving. We're gonna find a monster. We're gonna find a new monster. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequently. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A central ladder is the only... Did they really? In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the voices. You can still hear the echoes of terrified teens. Their panicked arguing bouncing down the pitch-black corridors. And here we are. The tunnel they crawled through passes through the chamber below. It shouldn't be hard to find them once we get down there. I've never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella, then. You got what you wanted. Tabitha crawls up the ladder and disappears over its edge. Like, I'm a smidge worried I'm gonna lose a child and have to explain to the librarian guy, like, hey, so I didn't call you and I followed your child into a mine and then your child died and I should have called you. Alright, let's do this. I also have to talk to the cops again and be like, hey, look, I know it's day 2 and now 2 people are dead under my watch. Maybe 5 people, but it's not my fault, I swear. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb. Okay, hold on, sorry. I'm pausing for a second. So if the ditchlings are harbingers of, like, doom is coming and they showed up when I showed up? Oh, no, the chickens were hurting before me. Okay, never mind. I was like, wait, am I the doom? Am I the doom that's dooming people? Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Follow them. You walk to the ladder and climb down. I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on. Pretty sure. I thought you'd been down here before. Okay, maybe I didn't get this far in, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry, I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it was actually this way. Oh, shut up. No one even wanted you to come with us anyway. Becca. Yep, they're close all right. Good thing they're so damn loud. Sounds like they're really lost. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. Pfft, got no options here. Let's walk towards it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. A desperate need to perceive and be perceived. Okay, darkness of the pit. Let's go. Hey, are you alright, Dex? Bear witness. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. Dex! Dex, are you alright? Oh, thank God you're alive. You look like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. Wait, both of us? Same time? Also, that? I'm fine. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you to strain yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm gonna get you both some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out the pit, intent on your rescue. You raise up to your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. This way. If you're so sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe Alexis talked me into inviting you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said go. Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca... Okay, you know what? As long as I say Rosalina, we call those other kids die. I don't care. I'm sure Becca knows where we're going. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. The increasingly desperate voices of teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound. God, the knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? I have some sort of vision. Did you see it too? There's gotta be fumes or something down here. It's an old mine. These places are death traps. We probably just hallucinated. Are you literally gaslighting me? How can you be so sure? Look, this kind of thing happens in mines sometimes. Especially when there's bad ventilation. Stop being weird. We're leaving. Rosaline appears in the passageway to your left. She's out of breath and she looks like she's been crying. I'm so sorry I snuck off like that. Just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up with the knocking, but it's the sound of the mine collapse. Quick! Up the ladder, both of you. Wait! Becca and Alexis are still down there. You can't just leave them here. I know which way they're going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Do you have a death wish, little girl? This isn't a movie. The best thing we can do to help those girls right now is to not be buried alive ourselves. Yeah, take Rosalina and leave. You reach towards Rosalina. Achievement, cutting your losses. Heck yeah, I'm cutting my losses. They made their choice, Rosalina. Don't die for the mistakes. Your dad wouldn't want you to die down here. Rosalina, I'm so sorry, but there's nothing we can do about this. People who know what they're doing can go back for them and we're all safe. What if they don't make it? Well, there's the only chance we have to help them. They've already crossed that bridge. You can cross it too if you want. I don't care. Wait, Tabitha. Rosalina hesitates for a moment. Alexis, Becca. The way out is this way. If you just follow my voice, you would make it out. Okay, let's go. She grabs your hand and the two of you start climbing. This way, come on. Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who's spent her entire working life in and around the coal mines. Becca, Alexis, can you still hear me? The knocking drowns out Rosalina's desperate shouts as the three of you crawl closer and closer to the entrance. I'm so sorry I left you guys. It's deafening now, as if someone were trying to break through the walls with fists of iron. You continue to push forward, your burning muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. Then comes the sound of splintering wood. You pick up the pace. The entrance is so close. I'm so sorry. And there it is. Freedom! I mean, look. Whoosh. Look. Not our fault. Not our fault, and we have witnesses. Not our fault. The three of you manage to squeeze to the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Alexis? Do you think the other two? Maybe they got out. It's possible, right? Maybe there's another entrance or something. Or maybe they're still alive in there? Oh god. I'm so sorry. Rosalina, are you okay? Your dad's on his way. He should be here any minute. See, now I'm going to tell him his daughter's dead because I saved the daughter of the parent I knew. I'm so sorry. I'm going back to camp. I'll be back with some men. And they can start digging. I'll call Earl. I gotta go. I can't be around the cops again. Please. No, they're back. I am going to prison at the end of this game. It takes a bit of time, but eventually Tabitha arrives with men and a machine to start digging through the rubble. You, Stella, and Kanika are afforded a quiet moment to yourselves as the others get to work. Ditchlings! Your vision. There's a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it wasn't just autosuggestion? We talked about the mine a lot today. I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Dex and Tabby had like simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't autosuggestion. Everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Pretty weird. Okay, so you have a photo of it. Good. Maybe you were entirely off base about the cult stuff you mentioned earlier today, but this thing felt odd, old. I'm pretty sure Tabitha and I saw ghosts down there. Did you not see them? They were right behind you just before you left. Wow. Whoa. I didn't see anything other than the two of you in that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt what you experienced, but you were deep in a dark abandoned coal mine. You could have just been primed to see things. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile for some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actual bona fide ghosts? Oh, Stella. Are you sure those were Tommyknockers? Depends on what you mean by sure. Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well, and I don't know what else they'd be. I have no idea what happened in there. I need to do some reading on mind collapses, I guess. Oh, well, I guess it's just these two. I can talk about ditchlings. But not to be flippant, but that wasn't the end of our ditching problem, right? I can't imagine how much worse this could get, but I think you're right. We still got a lot of unanswered questions, too. Even more than we had this morning. And we had a lot of questions this morning. This is all a little too much magic for me. Just because two bad things happened doesn't mean there's a pattern. Right? Well, I guess tomorrow we'll find out, right? Do you think they're okay? There were survivors in the last collapse. Yeah, let's leave that. What happens now? Hey guys, I don't think she's quite ready to talk yet. What happened down there? I made sure to rescue your kids, sir. You're welcome. Money, please. She's okay, Oscar. I made sure of that. Thank you, Dex. I just wish I could have kept her from going down there in the first place. If I just paid closer attention to her, maybe none of this would have happened. If those kids wouldn't be down there. And those kids wouldn't be down there. I can't help but feel it's my responsibility to prevent this, and I blew it. Yeah, you are the parent in this situation. No. Teens are reckless. There's only so much you can do. And the shorter the leash, the worse the relationship. Don't blame yourself for choices someone else made. As a former reckless teen and a reckless adult, yeah, and a current reckless adult, yeah, she's right. I guess that's true. I've tried to let Rosalina make her own mistakes and to learn from them. But that's for staying up late or going too fast on her skateboard, not this. Rosalina made it out of there because she stood up for herself. You should be proud. She's a good kid, Oscar. Thanks. There's something terrible in that mine. Will that just worry him? I'm gonna say it anyway. I think it was Tommy knockers. I can't believe they're actually real, but I got some audio of the knocking on my phone. They must have been furious that we went down there. This is all my fault. She's been so angry with me. If I'd just been able to provide more stability, she wouldn't be doing things like this and putting herself in danger. Rosalina tells you two have been living in the library. I think she's been trying to get away from that. Oscar sighs. Rosalina told you that? Yes, it's true. But you have to understand there's something in that house. Well, I believe you, Oscar. I couldn't let it hurt her. And since I didn't know how to get rid of it, I set up a back room in the library for us. Just until I could figure out how to fix things. I know she hates it, but I thought it'd be better for her. Instead, I just drove her away. Staying with friends, not checking in, and now this. It's all because of that house. And because of me. Because I've been able to fix this. I just wish she would understand. You don't have to be alone in this. We can help. Yeah, we'll totally help you get rid of your ghost. Or more likely, we'll figure out what non-ghost thing it actually is. Either way though, we're here for you. Thanks, you guys. This really means a lot. I shouldn't have kept this to myself, but I was so afraid of it seeming ridiculous. Trauma! Dad, you must be so mad at me. Oh, Rosa, no. Of course I'm not mad at you. Do you think that maybe they got out? Maybe there's another exit somewhere. Rosalina. I should have pushed back harder. I knew the way out. I should have made them come with me. I just don't want them to be dead. I'm so sorry, Dad. You don't have to be sorry. You're alive and you're safe. We couldn't have gone back for them, right? We wouldn't have made it out if we went back. We did what we had to, but there just wasn't enough time. Like your dad said, only cared about you. We did what we had to do, there just wasn't enough time. I know how hard this is, but sometimes people have to make difficult decisions. It's just not fair. Why me and not them? Oh no, we gave her survivor's guilt. Oops. I know how difficult this is, and you can be upset for as long as you need to be, Rosa. I think the best thing you can do for your friends right now until we get them out of there is to enjoy the life that you have. Because you may be dead tomorrow because Dex is still in charge and she's got a whole week to murder y'all. I know I haven't made that easy for you, but I know you've been frustrated with the choices I've made. But I'm gonna do what it takes to move us back into our house. We're gonna have a good life again, Rosa. I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. I'm sorry this is what it took. Dad? We're on the case. We'll be okay, I promise. I'm gonna take her back home. I guess we'll see the three of you tomorrow. And thank you, Dex. You have no idea how much I appreciate what you did for Rosalina. As Oscar and Rosalina leave, your cousin exhaustedly saunters over to you. Alright, Dex. My men are set to start digging. Let's go home and get some rest. Oh, the cops again. No, hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, miss, in private? Okay, fine. Just make it quick, and don't you dare try and pull anything on her. She did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. Oh, sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. You know where to find me? What a coincidence. God damn it. In my good playthrough, it's not going to happen this way. Running into you two nights in a row. This is my colleague, Deputy Derrickson. Nice to meet you, Dex. Apologies for my absence yesterday. It was my special bowling night, you see. A man has to have his me time. But I was briefed on the events of last night, even though we're still not sure of what went on could be considered a crime. Duke hasn't... Because you guys didn't go look for his body. Now it's been eaten by a bear. Duke hasn't missing since then, though. We found neither hide nor hair of him. Could be just on an extended hunting trip. We wouldn't be the first to miss something like that. Also, the footage showed his supposed body, but we couldn't get the camera working, so no way to confirm until we track him down. Now, I understand both of these were terribly unfortunate accidents. I had nothing to do with you being in the area. Exactly. Terrible accidents? I didn't murder 3 people. Well, 1 old man and 2 children. I just let them die. It's a difference. As officers of the law, you have to understand that we get a little suspicious when we see the same face multiple times in a row. It's a small town. There's no way that you'd be like, I saw you twice. Clearly suspicious. And we have to ask, what exactly were those teenagers doing in the shuttered mines owned by your family? And why were you down there with them? You gotta understand where we're coming from. 2 kids, 15 and 14, are buried alive down there. Maybe they're dead, and you're on premises. Whether or not that was merely a coincidence remains to be seen, but we've got to do our due diligence here. What would I say that we were chaperoning them? Yeah. We saw some teens look into abandoned mines, so we went after them. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course, of course. How noble of you. Pardon our questions. Just trying to gather all the facts, you see? Just being thorough, as our duty as officers of the law. Well, if there's nothing more you can tell us, I suppose we'll let you go about your evening, but we may be in touch. Have a good one. Yeah, I ain't telling the cops nothing. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The 2 officers wander back towards the mine, Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. I just can't believe 2 nights in a row. Is it my fault, Neeks? Stella, no. This is all just an awful coincidence. It's not your fault. Oh, hey, guess the cops were done with you. What, are they gonna take you in for being present at an accident? Sorry if they give you a hard time. Small-time cops, you know. Always blame everything on drifters. You an acts of God, I guess. Oh, excellent. You didn't get arrested. Now come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Dex? Excuse me, Just stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. I'll text you when we're back. Tabitha doesn't say, oh, why are you mad at me? I did everything right in your eyes. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try and keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. Okay, I want to bring up the Sam Wayne stuff, but I don't want to piss her off first. I'm doing terribly in case you wanted to know. How are you holding up? Poorly, but I'd rather we didn't get into it. I'm sorry about today. Tabitha doesn't answer. Maybe I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for apologizing. Am I talking too much, or? At least you called. See, I do good things too. God, I really need to know this for, like, science. You're dating Sam Wayne. What happened to him? Excuse me? I'm not dating anybody. I don't even know a Sam Wayne. Tabitha's clearly lying to you. She knows a Sam Wayne. Whoever's been telling you this is clearly trying to spread rumors to hurt my character. Who said that? I want names. Sure. Tabitha, he's been following me. Why? How should I know? I don't know what people have told you, but I'm sure it's all bullshit. I don't involve myself in their lives. Who'd you talk to? Some of my men? And you think you're gonna be honest with a random stranger? You're more naive than I thought. Oh. If you don't want to be followed by some weirdo, just stay home. Okay, look, okay. I've been doing the right thing with her. I'm a little angry. She's really mad at me. Like, I'm doing terribly, by the way. In case you want to know. Yeah, me too. I just gotta focus on the road, though. Okay. I mean, Stella was being annoying. I understand that. Do you think Becca and Alexis are okay? We won't know for days at the earliest. The parents should have kept tighter reins on them. I never got into any trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Pearl Ann to thank for it. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. What am I telling you this for? Are we bonding? You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. And about Pearl Ann, for that matter. Maybe later this week. I just don't have the energy to get into it right now, but I think I'd like the... Sorry. I'm getting there. Keeping my old lady stick. You're right. I think there are a lot of adults who should have done a better job tonight. Exactly. People who aren't ready to be parents shouldn't be parents. And clearly there are some parents who aren't ready. Wait, what? That one wasn't his fault. Take Oscar. There are tons of people more qualified to be parents who can't even conceive. And here he is having a kid at 19 and clearly letting her do whatever the hell she wants. Okay, that's a bit more small-town gossip than I was expecting. Also, parents who... Are you saying you can't conceive? Is that why you're upset? It's not fair. Oh no. Oh, because did the mines heck up all your organs and stuff inside? Did you want kids? It seems like that struck a nerve. Lots of people want kids. I guess we'll talk about Stella. Why do you treat Stella like that? I thought you two used to be friends. It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get it that we're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. Okay. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. I wonder if she's ever going to point out that I ate her slime. You once again cross the threshold into the estate. The musty stench of the... Oh, hold on. Everything's the same? Dude? Sad dog? Gals being pals? Okay, we're good. You once again cross the threshold into the estate. The musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with the undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be. And I'm sure it's a precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. And for waiting for me. I appreciated it. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. You head up to your room and turn in. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Oh no, Kanika! Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here from the mine collapse. No way am I sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creepy exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, your thoughts drift to Alexis and Becca, terrified and alone, if not already dead. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Hey, Frou-Frou. Just the cat. It's always just the cat. Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out. Just want a warm place to sleep. It's nice to see another living being, even one as friendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Okay. Chapter 2 finished. Let's see. Okay, I mean, with Tabitha had a vision. Yeah, Tabitha, you know stuff. Wait, is my vision telling me to go downstairs? Into the cellar? I don't want to go to the cellar. Please don't make me go into the cellar. Oh, there's some... Oh, there's someone dead in our cellar. Alright, Tommy Locker, episode 2. Talk with animals and one of your traits. Fifth episode... Ah, 97. Okay. This is the end of episode 2. Episode 3, please see if you dare. Please save your game now. Okay, saving. Oh, I'm so excited. You sure I'm right? Yes, please. Okay. I love this game so much. Super excited. Yeah, so definitely next week, same time, chapter 3. There's only currently 4 chapters, right? We only have 2 more episodes left to go? And then we have to wait for chapter 5 to get released? Wait, what's character history? Is that me? Oh, that is me. Gosh. No, wait, I guess it'd be 7 chapters because there's 7 days. Still. Loving this game. Let me put my end screen on. Yeah, so that's it. I guess I finished a little early, so kind of a short stream today. But yeah, see you guys all next week. Laters!